everybody, and welcome to Chat from a Hat. I'm your host, Josh Brown, with my co-host,
Caleb Luther.
Caleb. We're back. We're back. Finally back.
Mid-season break.
Mid-season break. Mid-season break. More like season finale, and we're starting a whole new season. Might as well be season 3. Caleb, how are you? How have you been? What's been going on with you? And the last month, it feels like. I believe it actually has been a month since we recorded last.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Not from our own doing. Let's put it that way. Not from our own doing.
I mean, it depends on how you look at own doing. It had to do with stuff that was...
It wasn't anything in our control.
I know.
Wasn't anything in our control.
Yeah.
Just like everything else has been out of our control. Yeah, Caleb, what's been going on? What's going on? How are you? What's up?
I'm okay. I don't know what's been going on. What has been going on?
There's been a lot going on with you the last few weeks, but did you not go to Kings Island again?
I did go to Kings Island.
That's something.
Went there. Obviously, it was great.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
What else have I done?
Well,
what have I done?
We went to see Thursday.
We did. In Huntington?
In
Huntington.
Yeah.
We watched them.
With
68.
With 68.
And 68.
Yeah.
It's good. Good show, good music.
Good times, great country.
Yes.
X96.
Yes, that. Radio station.
Radio station, for sure. Not around here, though.
No.
I don't think.
No.
Anyway. Well.
I don't know. I wish I should have made a list of everything that I've done since the last episode, but no.
You should have.
I had my eye on the prize, which was the topic.
The topic.
And my eyes really aren't even on the prize that much, if I'm being,
It's going to be very heavy-handed on favorites today, I figure.
Favorites,
like not necessarily playing to win, but it's...
I might be playing... Mine's like maybe 60-40.
Nah, I don't think mine is at all.
Oh, well.
I don't think mine is at all.
Okay.
Unless, but here's the thing, though. Again, it's one of those things where I am the more classic rock guy between the two of us, so...
Yeah, right.
Looking at classic records. Caleb, go back, though, real quick. I want to talk about the Master of Puppets episode, because we got a comment on that episode from a friend of mine, Joey Romanek. Did you happen to read that comment?
I don't know. I might have, if it was a while ago, I might have read it.
Okay, this is what Joey had to say, because I want to talk about him a second.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Great episode, guys. Puppets is one of the most important albums in metal history, but it's not quite a perfect record. Case in point, The Thing That Should Not Be and Leopard Messiah are horrible," which I agree with.
Well, I didn't like the Leopard Messiah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I agree with both of those. I'd rather listen to Lulu on repeat than to hear those two songs ever again. Now, Joey.
I would not.
Joey.
No, I would not.
Joey.
There's
there is nothing redeemable on Lulu. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I think those songs are standard but serviceable. I just don't want to listen to them.
What, the songs on Lulu?
No, the songs.
Oh.
The two songs on Master of Puppets.
Okay. He said, with that said, Josh's comment that Sanitarium brings the album to a screeching halt is a Sonny Pooney level horrendous take, and one in which Josh should have to attend 10 Corey Feldman concerts as atonement.
I agree, man. That was a terrible opinion. I don't know what you were thinking.
I would rather attend 10 concerts of Corey Feldman than listen to Welcome Home Sanitarium again. I would, because at least I would be entertained. At the humor. God bless you, Corey Feldman. By the way, if you're listening out there, go listen to Joey's new podcast, actually. Real Talk with Tina and Joey. I listened to their debut episode today. It was really, really fun. Really informative about their lives. And, go check them out. Spotify, YouTube. Real Talk with Joey and Tina. So, Caleb, the other topic I wanted to talk about was Beetlejuice, man.
Yeah, Beetlejuice is a movie that came out in the 80s. Is that what we're
I'm talking about the second Beetlejuice. Stop being an idiot.
The sequel.
Beetlejuice. Do you think they'll make a third one just so they can do Beetlejuice 3 times? No.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it's possible. It'll take them another 30 years, but
probably not. It wouldn't this time. No.
It probably wouldn't. So here's my question. We were going to go watch this movie tonight. with early screenings, but
we weren't. We found out that it was early screenings.
Well, I mean, hey, let's see. Let's
see if we can get tickets.
We thought about it.
And we could get tickets.
We could, but it's almost sold.
We'd all be separate.
We'd all be separate.
Be in the front row. One person be in like the back row.
And I don't want to do that. So
no. It's just one screening. It's an early access screening, like literally.
Yes.
So yeah.
So
it kind of makes sense, I guess. But geez,
I went looking. Do you know what the top 10 box office opening weekends of all time are? Domestic.
Yeah.
I've already got them pulled up for you.
I know. So
I'll run them down for you.
Well, I know them. I can just say them.
Okay, go ahead.
Avengers Endgame.
Are you going from top to bottom?
I'm just going.
Okay.
I'm just going wherever.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Uh-huh.
Jurassic World.
Uh-huh.
Gosh,
You've got 5. You got 5 more.
Oh, I know. Yeah. You know what? I don't care. Just say them.
Lion King, Black Panther.
Gross. Okay, I was going to say
The Avengers, and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
And The Last Jedi.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so in
a lot of the same stuff in there.
In order for Beetlejuice to crack the top 10, it has to make at least $191,770,759.
It's not going to.
You don't think it'll make $200 million this weekend?
I think it'll max out at 150.
I think it'll make $200 million this weekend. No question in my mind that movie will make $200 million this weekend.
I don't know. It's hard to judge it by what sells well here compared to the rest of the country.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Because Medea sells extremely well here.
I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about the complete United States.
I mean, it's going to do great.
I think it's going to do great. $200 million because it appeals to a nostalgia audience. It appeals to people that still like Beetlejuice today. It appeals to kids. It appeals to all that. I'm telling you, dude, it will make $200 million this weekend, no doubt in my mind.
It's going to do well.
If it does not make $200 million by the end of this weekend, I will legitimately be surprised.
Well, guess we'll see.
It's going to get our money this weekend.
I don't think anybody expected Jurassic World to make $200 million.
That's my point. But Jurassic World had Jurassic Park writing on it. Beetlejuice is been out even longer than
Jurassic Park. But yeah,
dude, I don't know.
No, Beetlejuice isn't as big as Jurassic Park.
But you got to remember though, Beetlejuice is coming out at the fall season.
Yeah, I know. It's a perfect time.
That's what I'm saying. This is coming out perfect time. People have waited years for this movie.
Yep.
And a lot of people didn't even think it was ever going to get made.
We've had to go through several fake posters on Facebook. And be like, man, can't wait for this. And God, guys, it's not coming.
It's not real.
And then it finally did come. We finally did get a real poster. I'm like, thank God. People can stop sharing those stupid Photoshop Beetlejuice 2 posters.
With Michael Keaton looking like he just crawled out of bed.
Terrible. Like, come on, guys. Like, have some sense here. But, we'll see.
I think it's going to make $200 million. Yeah. You say 150, I'll say 200.
I mean, I'm all for it if it can make it. We'll see. I don't think Tim Burton's ever had a movie like that. Crack. I don't know if he's ever had a movie that made over $100 million opening weekend.
Batman didn't make over $100 million.
No way.
You sure?
In the 80s, no way, dude.
You sure?
I doubt it.
Let's find out. Because I'm curious.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Batman 89.
I would say Alice in Wonderland's probably the closest.
Not the Batman. Batman 89. I don't care about the Batman. That's...
take that, huh?
Hold on. I gotta find it. Gotta get there.
Okay.
It made $40 million its opening weekend.
Yeah, it was a different time.
But it went on to gross $251 million domestically. Yeah, so that's a lot of money, though, still back then. What about Batman Returns? No, Batman Returns didn't even come close.
I would say Alice in Wonderland is probably his biggest opening weekend, and I have nothing to base that off of except that I believe it made $1 billion.
Well, I wish we could find just a list of that, but
it's got it. I know Alice in Wonderland is his highest grossing movie, so I just assumed that maybe it came close to making $100 million opening weekend.
Let's find out. I can look her up real quick here. Let's see. Its original release. Wow. It opened with $116 million opening weekend.
There you go.
So
that's the one. Mm-hmm. I'd be surprised if any other Tim Burton movie made $100 million opening weekend.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow.
It did not.
It did not. I bet Sleepy Hollow didn't even make
the closest
60.
being Mars Attacks. Made 99 million.
Always like it does. Well, Caleb, anything else that you would like to discuss before we move on to our topic?
I don't think so. Okay. I don't think I got anything.
Okay. Well, let's take a breaky poo like we always do.
Okay.
And we will come back and figure out who's going to win this draft of bands and albums and stuff. Yeah. And we're back. We had to wait for Nancy and Caleb to stop talking about Community so I could hit the record button.
Well, it was necessary.
GDB.
Maybe if you watched Community too.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to.
Maybe you should.
Because I don't like Joel McHale.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
He's not Joel McHale.
I don't really like him.
I will say.
I don't care.
I don't really like him either.
I don't like the guy.
But he's an important character on the show.
And it fits with his character in the show, to be honest.
Yeah, they acknowledge that the character's is kind of a jerk, but they all are though.
Yeah.
To some extent.
I still don't care.
You know what? You're being a GDB
fine
right now.
That's perfectly fine. I don't care.
That's from the show,
Josh
guys.
And I did start House, so
Josh has seen House.
I have not seen House.
Horse
I've only seen like the first 5 seasons. I never finished it.
So
I've only watched like 200 episodes of the show.
You know
guys.
what? You know what? It's not considered that you've seen the show until you watch the whole show.
I
consider that I've seen a show if I've seen episodes of the show.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh my Josh.
I consider you've
these
seen
rules,
the show when you watch all
these
of
crazy
the show.
ass rules. Okay.
Well, it might be crazy, but they're my rules.
Makes sense then if they're your rules. Okay.
Because I am
a GDB.
batshit crazy.
All right. What are we doing?
Guess who's going first?
Who?
Nancy's going first.
Why?
Because why not?
Okay, that's fine.
It's not like I'm at risk of picking anything that you want.
Do we know what we need to tell the people what we're doing?
What we're doing is we're drafting albums that we think are the best albums of all time. However, we cannot pick an album from the top 20 list that we created this year. Which, if you haven't listened or don't know that list, just go back and listen to the episode. We're not going through all 20 again.
How many are we drafting?
I said 15.
We can do that.
Because
I'm not going to spend much time on
I only put like
albums.
16, so.
Yeah, okay.
Nancy can go first.
My list only has 15 because I'm banking on neither of you wanting the same albums as me.
I guess we'll see.
Cocky by Kid Rock. Thank you, Nancy. Caleb, go on.
The Community soundtrack.
GDB. Number 1. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. My Chemical Romance. I have no reasoning.
Coming out swinging. To be fair, if I'm looking at every album on here, which I'm trying to play the game like I usually don't do. I'm trying to play the game. I like Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge more than like the bulk of these albums I have in my notes.
Caleb's playing the game, though.
I'm playing the game a little bit.
Caleb, go ahead.
You
can have number 2.
I'll go number 2. Do you want
to write these down, or I'll write?
But we can only draft one album from a band, though.
One album from a band. Yes.
Yeah. We had 2 Beatles albums that we drafted. So naturally, I'm going to draft a Beatles album.
Don't you do it?
I'm drafting Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Good. That's fine. I'm glad you took it.
Hey, it's not. I like one. I like another one better, but I drafted this one just because it's more noticeable.
Pet Sounds is better. Pet Sounds is better than Sgt.
Well, Pet Sounds is in our top 20, bitch.
No, I'm just saying. It
is better
as a music.
No. I like Pet Sounds more. I like 3 Beatles albums more than Sgt. Pepper's. So I skipped the Beatles album to pick this one.
We'll just copy and paste our things to Nancy. I'm not going to sit here and do this all day.
Oh yeah, I haven't even been. I need to make a list, I guess.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, you should. So.
Okay.
Where are you going? Oh, okay. So, I am taking Rubber Soul by the Beatles.
Just the Beatles.
It's a better album.
A Beatles first round.
I mean,
it's a better album.
I like Magical Mystery Tour more, but I liked Magical Mystery Tour more than Sgt. Pepper's. But I voted with Sgt. Pepper's because it seems to be people think that it's better, so I did it. Playing the game.
Okay.
Play the game, folks. Okay.
Nancy, number 2.
Daylight from Ron Pope. Again, there was no risk of either of you taking anything that I have.
Nancy
coming out the gate swinging.
Nancy coming out trying to lose.
I'm playing for myself, and that's all that matters to me.
You know what's going to happen, though? Here's what's going to happen. We're going to put these on Facebook, and the majority of the people are going to be like, oh, man, my God, a drop in the ocean. Oh, my God, I remember that. Like, I've got to vote for Ron Pope.
They won't even know who Ron Pope is.
Okay.
They probably won't.
He sings that song, Ocean.
Ocean. He sings that song.
He sings that song, Astronaut in the Ocean.
Actually,
what you know about rolling down
the second time that we saw him, he had a new piece of merch that on the front it says "Who is Ron Pope?" and on the back it says he sings that Ocean song.
Oh man.
So I have that
Ronnie. Ronnie boy.
Ronnie Pope.
My second pick. Well, you guys are giving me just the.
I'm giving you room to.
You guys are just giving me like easy ones here. I take The Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
That was my second pick.
Because remember, we didn't put it in the top 20. We put Wish You Were Here.
We did.
Which we agreed was better, but it's still Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
All right.
Okay. I'll play along.
I'll play your little game. Since you're gonna take that,
do it.
I'm gonna take the Black Album by Metallica.
Take it.
I'm gonna.
There you go.
I did it. Going down to the railway station.
Okay. Nancy, what's your third pick?
We're blasting these out. You're just going to have to.
I'm not trying to give like a whole reason.
Southeastern from Jason Isbell.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Guess
I'll play along.
I'll play that game too.
Was that on your list,
Maybe.
Joshua? I bet it was. That's why I took it early.
Man, Nancy really is just picking like her favorites, isn't she?
Yeah. When I picked it, I thought it was our favorite albums and not the greatest albums of all time.
If there's one thing I know about...
I didn't feel like making a new list.
If there's one thing I know about a draft of ours, it can never be your favorites. Or else Caleb will lose.
So far, mine's pretty favorite heavy. So, well, favorite band heavy.
When I made my list, I did not remember what we were supposed to do because it was a month ago. Right, then I just stood by it.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
My third pick, we liked this more than the album we put in the top 20, but we felt like we couldn't disclude that album. I pick Off the Wall by Michael Jackson. Okay. That's my third pick. Okay. We agreed that it was probably better than Thriller, but it was Thriller. So yeah, I think Off the Wall is definitely Michael Jackson's best album. It's nearly a 10.
Okay. I'm going to take 2112 by Rush.
Okay. Not their best album, though.
Maybe to you.
It's their third best album. I said what I said.
And I am not doing these in any order, by the way.
What do you mean?
Like, they're not in my order on my list right now.
Order of greatness, or?
Just the order of my list.
Okay. Fourth pick, Nancy. It is your fourth pick.
Brand New Eyes from Paramore.
Nancy going there, I tell you.
I went there.
Going there, huh?
She is.
I went there.
She is.
Yep.
It's my favorite. I'm not taking questions.
Okay. We'll go with it. Good pick. My fourth pick is In Rainbows by Radiohead. A lot of people seem to think it's their best album. Okay. I don't. I tend to think it's their second best album. But OK Computer was in our top 20.
List,
so, yeah. Naturally. So far, that's my favorite band on here. And probably maybe my favorite album so far on here. All right, what's your fourth pick, Josh?
I'm going to take Achtung Baby by U2.
Shocker.
I guess I'll play along.
Ron Pope.
Ron Pope.
Number 2.
Yeah.
I had to make sure y'all wouldn't
steal it. Can you believe this?
No offense to Ron Pope. But number 2.
Can you believe this? I tell you what.
I can't.
He's a good song.
I believe Nancy's going to run away with this just for My Chemical Romance. It's not the Black Parade. So.
Don't worry. I got this. If you don't think I have the Black Parade on here, you've lost your mind. I might go ahead and pick it next, probably. Okay, what's...
I'm not going to pick it, so...
What's your fifth pick, Nancy?
Speak Now, Taylor's version. From Tay Tay.
Well, there it is. That was your one chance. That was your one shot.
Guess what?
And you took it.
I did.
Guess what? She's going to win now.
I don't think so.
She's got a Taylor Swift record.
My fifth pick, just so I can get out of the way so Josh doesn't take, is The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance.
I wasn't going to take it.
Hey, I'm just trying to secure it.
That's fine. I was going to take it.
It's way more culturally significant than Three Cheers. Even if they're nearly... even though they're equal...
I still want to take it.
They're nearly equal in, I think, quality.
Hot Topic had a whole merch line for Three Cheers. Because that was the earrings I wore to Thursday, was the Three Cheers cover.
The problem is that the Black Parade sells out so quick you don't see it. That's me backing away doing a thing. That's me going like, gotcha. Okay, what's your fifth pick, Josh?
I'm going to take the Nylon Curtain by Billy Joel.
Woo! Remember, you wasn't big on it, Josh.
I wasn't, but it's grown on it. It's grown on me.
But then after the Billy Joel episode, I think it's his third best album.
After the Billy Joel,
you think it's his second best album?
Billy Joel phase.
You think it's better than 52nd Street?
I figured you were going to take 52nd Street, so I was going to go ahead and let you have it.
I don't have it on here.
I was going to throw you a bone and let you have 52nd Street because I know you like 52nd Street.
I might throw it in at the end, but I don't have it on here.
I'm just saying. I really like. It's really grown on me, and I think that some of those songs that aren't Allentown or Pressure, really good songs.
What's wrong with those albums?
Is great. No, I'm just saying they're the hits.
I love Laura.
Hits
I love Laura. I really like Laura a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at?
We're back to Nancy.
Sixth pick. Nancy, sixth pick.
Melodrama from Lorde.
Well.
You're such a damn liar. Isn't that a song? Doesn't she do that on?
Buddy, I don't know.
I do. Yeah, that's widely considered her best album, if I'm not mistaken. So
it is my favorite of hers.
There you go. Now, what am I gonna pick next? Sixth pick. I got a couple more modern ones out of the way there, like In Rainbows and Black Parade came out around the same time. Mm-hmm. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Caleb is more afraid of me stealing his records than you are.
Not necessarily. I'm trying to think what...
I've literally got my list open over here.
I'm trying to think what you take from me. I don't think you take anything from me, if I'm being real. You already took a Rush album, so I got a Rush album secured in the bag, baby. Sixth pick. I'm going to take... You know what? I'm going to go the 90s here.
Okay.
And take Automatic for the People by R.E.M. Their best album.
Okay.
Definitely their best album, I think. Endless bangers on that album. What's your sixth pick?
And get it out of the way. Definitely Maybe by Oasis.
Okay.
Which is better than What's the Story, Morning Glory, but not by much.
I want to say that.
Not by much.
I want to say that, but when I was revisiting the albums the other day, I think What's the Story, Morning Glory's peaks are higher.
But here's the problem.
Definitely maybe might be more consistent, but I think What's the Story, Morning Glory's peaks are higher.
But here's the
if
problem.
That makes any sense.
Here's the problem. Champagne Supernova and Wonderwall.
Champagne Supernova is great.
I am so fatigued by those two songs. And don't look back in anger. I am so fatigued by those three songs.
Are you listening to this guy? Yeah, I'll give you Wonderwall. Definitely. Well, I've heard Wonderwall so many times that I don't even know what you're supposed to feel like when you listen to it. But Champagne Supernova is still great, and Don't Look Back in Anger is one of the greatest songs ever written.
I'll agree. I will completely, totally agree. All three songs are great, but they're so overplayed that I don't care if I ever hear them again.
I can make the argument that Don't Look Back in Anger is the
only time I ever want to hear them again is if I get tickets to the reunion shows. Fingers crossed. Oh, yeah, they got back together. It ain't gonna happen.
Hey, good damn luck.
Good damn luck. Because guess what? You know what?
So it's all going to be overseas,
Side note real quick. Oh, no, there's supposed to be U.S. dates, but guess where the closest they're going to be playing to us is?
Where?
New York or Chicago.
There you go. Go.
No!
It's a little trippy food in New York.
I mean, I drive to New York. It's about the same distance between here and Niagara Falls.
Whose pick? What pick are we on? Nancy's next pick?
I think I think we're on pick number 7, but we're going to take a break and check real fast.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and talk about Oasis again.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, Caleb, Oasis came back.
They did.
I'm excited. I hope we get new music. I would like to get a few new songs, which would be cool.
Not gonna be very good.
Probably not, because I don't think Noel can play lead guitar anymore.
I will say I think that their last album was their best album since What's the Story, Morning Glory.
Dig Out Your Soul.
I think it was their best album since that one.
Dig Out Your Soul's good,
and I think everything else in between is like a
Just take or leave some of it.
Yeah. Except for, I guess that third album has some really good songs. They're just too long.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's very self-indulgent.
Those few albums in between there, like Heathen Chemistry and The Giants, whatever it was
Standing on the Shoulders of Giants.
Yeah, there's But who knows? We'll see. Good for them.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they have Blur open for them. I'm being dead serious. That'd be sick.
That would be something.
Because Noel Gallagher played songs with Gorillaz.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, whatever hatchet was there, it's been buried.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now Liam and Knowles, I still don't believe it's buried. We'll find out though, right?
Money talks, buddy.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make all the money.
Money buries everything. They're still adding shows.
Yeah.
So
they're gonna make a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, Nancy.
Number 7.
What's your 7th pick?
Infestus Amom. I don't know how to say that, but it's Ghost.
Ghost.
I don't know how to say it either.
What album is that?
It's the second album.
Jesus, Nancy.
Yeah.
God.
I know.
I would not pick that album.
I wouldn't pick that album either, but
God, Nancy.
I like it.
Oh my
God.
God.
You do.
Nancy likes heavy metal, I guess.
Heavy Ghost.
Heavy as hell.
Heavy Ghost.
Heavy Ghost.
Okay, my 7th pick. Man. We get 15 picks, I can really stretch these out. I'm going to take Inner Visions by Stevie Wonder, largely considered his second best album.
Okay.
Has Don't You Worry About a Thing.
Don't you worry. Yeah, it's such a good song. I'm going to take Sign of the Times by Prince. I think he's his second best record. That's just me. Behind Purple Rain, of course.
How do you spell Inner Visions, Michael?
Caleb, I don't know.
It's spelled weird. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Inner. Okay, 2 N's. Inner Visions. Okay. Nancy, what's going to be your 8th pick?
Kid Crow from Conan Gray.
Nancy's going there.
Okay. Caleb, you're number 8.
Nancy's going there. I don't know who that is.
Is that his new record or?
No, it's
previous
It's
record?
a couple albums ago.
So he's got a new record, the Conan Gray guy. I just know him through Nancy. It's very 80s, like synth pop type stuff. It's actually not bad.
Oh, cool.
We heard songs from it at the game.
It reminded me a little of like Rio Duran stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. It's not terrible.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, my 8th pick is In Utero by Nirvana. A lot of people seem to think it's better.
Yeah,
never mind.
You don't have to worry about that.
I
will never pick a Nirvana album ever.
In Utero is cool. It's cool, experimental, and cool.
Okay.
Gonna secure me victory.
Sure. I'm taking Synchronicity by The Police. Nancy, number 9.
King of Bad.
Harry's House, Harry Styles.
How embarrassing. I'm joking. But seriously, how embarrassing.
I'm surprised Best of Both Worlds isn't on here
by Miley Cyrus.
Don't you worry, she'll make an appearance.
Jeez.
And the Best of Both Worlds is technically Hannah Montana, sir.
Which is Miley Cyrus. Thank you.
It's a different artist, Josh. They have different styles. God.
Okay. I'm delving into hip-hop because I haven't done it yet. And I feel like if you could see my list here, it's all split up into genres.
Okay.
And not just like a straight-down list.
If you can see my list here, it's literally just a list.
I wanted to cover different genres.
Okay.
We drafted, to me, 2 of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. I mean, we put them in our top 20 albums, so can't get those. But what I can do is that
You can take Damn.
I can alternate. No, I'm going to take Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, which was the album that Apple had in their top 10 instead of To Pimp a Butterfly, which is crazy. But Good Kid, Mad City is right there. Okay. So I'll draft that. What was my number 9 pick? Good Kid. Okay.
Diving into the pop punk territory.
I have a list of pop punk on here too, son.
Pop punk
I'll
territory.
Do it too.
And I'm taking American Idiot.
Okay.
American Idiot. Is the singles from that overplayed as hell? Abso-fucking-lutely. But Jesus of Suburbia, Homecoming, What's Her Name, all the other songs are just as solid as those singles.
No, they're better.
Probably.
The play was also really good, too.
Oh, yeah, the play was
really better.
Good. The play was really good.
Yeah. Okay, Nancy?
What's
Nancy going to shock us with now at number 10?
Fruit by Marina.
There it is.
Okay.
God, that's good.
Okay.
No risk.
No risk, no reward. I'm telling you, Nancy's going to beat us just on that My Chemical Romance album. I'm telling you.
I drafted the Black Parade.
I doubt it greatly, but it's okay.
Okay. 10th pick for me, I'm going to draft Hunky Dory by David Bowie.
Okay.
A couple of his greatest songs. Turn to face the changes.
Okay, that's all you can say. Because we'll get copyright striked.
It's a god-awful small hair. That song, too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to get into... a lot of the albums so far I've picked have been like, widely regarded artists and things like that. But we're getting into the emo territory now.
Oh, man.
Emo territory.
I was thinking about getting into that too.
Yeah, so I'm taking Futures by Jimmy Eat World. Clarity probably would be regarded as the better album, but guess what? I like Futures better.
I have Clarity on here.
I like Futures better, and I don't care. People can dog in the comments. I don't care. Futures is a better album than Clarity.
No one's going to.
I'm just saying, just to me, Futures is a better album than Clarity.
I think it is too.
Nancy.
Plastic Heart, Miley Cyrus.
Ah, there she is.
Told him.
There she is.
Man, what
found her.
Number 11, I couldn't go this entire list without drafting one album from my boys.
Okay.
The Dan.
Okay.
Steely Dan's
Can't Take Asia.
Steely Dan's Can't Buy a Thrill is actually my favorite Steely Dan album, so I don't need Asia. It's like I can't buy a thrill.
Okay.
Because I'm a fool to do your dirty work.
Well, it's funny that you say that. You had to take an album from your boys because guess what? Next on my list was an album from my boys. I'm taking Lick It Up by Kiss.
Well, there you go.
Which is their best 80s record. I said what I said.
Okay.
Though I like Hot in the Shade better. But I said what I said, which, by the way, again, I'm not proud of that.
What?
When I spent that money, I'm not proud.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Okay, Nancy.
You're number 11.
Is it 11?
I think 11.
12.
Yeah,
12.
Okay.
Yep. Human Overboard from James and the Shame.
Okay.
Okay. She did it.
Okay.
I did it.
Okay. Which is Rhett from Good Mythical Morning, if you don't know, his band. It's a real good album, though. I did like that album a lot.
It's about religious trauma.
I'm going to draft at my number 12 pick. This is a tough decision because I only want to pick one prog rock album, and I got to pick between these two, and this one's better, so I'm just going to do it. Sorry, Rush, can't draft Moving Pictures. I'm going to draft In the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Another 60s album.
Okay. I'm going to take The Fire Watcher's Daughter by Brandi Carlile. It's my favorite Brandi Carlile record. It's so good. A lot of people would say that it's not her best album. I don't care. I love and adore that record. It was the record that got me into Brandi Carlile. So, yeah, her. Nancy, 13.
Little Hell, City and Color.
She's got us, bro.
I got it in the bag.
She's got us beat, man.
She's got us slapped down in the dirt. Face first. She's telling us to bite the curb.
13 for me. Oh, man, I only got a few more picks here. I'd be crazy if I didn't draft one Elliott Smith album.
Okay.
So I'm going to draft XO by Elliott Smith.
Okay.
My favorite artist of all time. Had to draft one. Don't care.
And I'm going to lock it in right now. I'm going to lock in the win right now.
Do it. I dare you.
Led Zeppelin 4.
Josh is being a bitch right now. Josh is being...
Led Zeppelin 4. That's the one and only one.
I thought we made a rule that... I'll have Dark Side of the Moon. So.
I was going to say, we both drafted the Beatles at the beginning.
Yeah, and it's great.
Led Zeppelin 4 is a...
How
Led
often
Zeppelin
do you listen to it?
Bad record, though.
Well, I know it's not.
How many times do I listen to it?
Yeah.
Not many.
Exactly.
But still great record.
Exactly.
No question. It's got Stairway on it.
Exactly. Okay.
And that's the only catering pick I have.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nancy, 14th pick.
Take It Like a Man, Amanda Shires.
There you go.
Okay. 14, Caleb.
God, I only got 2 more picks. What am I gonna do? 14th pick, I am picking... The Hounds of Love by Kate Bush.
Caleb and I have gotten...
Not my favorite.
This is just catering territory between me and him right now.
It's not my favorite album by her, but it is her most well-beloved album. It's great. So...
Caleb's going after the Stranger Things fan.
Speaking of catering, I'm going to take Whatever and Ever Amen by Ben Folds 5.
Catering to yourself.
Catering to myself. That's right.
I might have to cater to myself on the last pick, too.
Nancy, last pick.
Can't hold anything back now.
Something to Give Each Other, Troye Sivan.
Well, she did it.
She did it.
She did it.
You didn't draft Chapel Roan?
I did not.
I think she would have locked it in if she would have drafted that. Because I'm going to draft it now.
Because me. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I'm not drafting it. 15th pick. What do I do here? Do I try to get another like extremely well-known one or not?
Buddy, I'll go ahead and tell you, my 15th pick is going to be so off the wall you'll never even realize.
I already drafted off the wall.
Shut it.
I'm going to draft my favorite album of all time, Worry by Jeff Rosenstock.
Okay.
The greatest pop punk album of all time. No doubt. Okay.
Well, 15th and final pick. I'm going to pick something that I think is the greatest comedy record of all time, and that is Inside by Bo Burnham.
Okay.
Inside by Bo Burnham. Okay.
Here it is.
There's our... Spider!
Yeah, no. That's not on there.
Where's the head?
That's on the deluxe edition.
Can I have the head?
It's the deluxe edition, Nancy.
And guess what? It counts.
It does not. That's not on my vinyl for Inside that I own.
Well, that's your own fault. Buy the deluxe edition.
I got Inside, which was the original cut, folks. Better. He cut that stuff for a reason, Josh.
Yeah.
Even though the chicken song is extremely good.
And the 5-year anniversary song.
No, that song sucks.
Song sucks. Sucks. Caleb, where can people find us?
They can find us by typing in Chat From A Hat on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on TikTok also. And if you want to email us, you can email us at chatfromahatcast@gmail.com.
Well, Caleb,
do we got a topic?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do some research here.
Oh. He did just tell me about this because of Community.
Yes. So you're gonna have to do some research. It's gonna be a very eccentric you episode next week. We're gonna talk about.
Who am I?
We're gonna talk about episodes pulled from streaming services.
God.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Jeez Louise.
You're welcome.
When did we put that in there?
I think you were the
you were the person that wanted to talk about it.
No, that's not me. Surely.
Oh yes, surely to God it is.
The thing is that Community episode is streaming technically. It's on Peacock, so we can still talk about it. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. If
the only one I know about is the Golden Girls. So spoiler.
Okay.
So that's the only one that I really know about.
There's about 5 or 6 It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episodes.
Oh, I'm sure.
I feel like there's been episodes of SpongeBob that have been pulled from streaming.
It's the darkest we've ever gotten.
There's probably some episodes of 30 Rock. It's mostly comedy shows.
Mm-hmm. yeah.
They don't remove dramas.
No, because House would be completely pulled with some of the stuff he said in the first season so far.
I'll potentially have some hot takes about this.
House does the racism.
I'm gonna get so anti-woke in this next episode.
Might have to put
hey woke mob. Maybe you want to.
It's really cool that maybe the woke mob died this year.
Maybe the woke mob wants to sit this next one out.
Yeah. Well, folks, be sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell us who won the draft. Is it me or was it Caleb?
We'll make a little thing and have people vote on Facebook.
Like
always. Is it me or Josh? Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna laugh if Nancy wins this thing. I will laugh if Nancy wins this thing.
I'm gonna make a bunch of fake accounts and vote for myself.
All right, Sonny.
She does have the Taylor mob behind her.
They will see one.
Sometimes they'll vote strictly off one album.
One album. Oh, she's got Speak Now. I gotta vote for that, even though Josh has Led Zeppelin 4.
Not just Speak Now. It's Taylor's version.
I don't care if Caleb has the Beatles, Pink Floyd, Michael Jackson, Radiohead.
I can't believe I didn't draft a Pink Floyd album, but
What would you have drafted? Animals?
Animals or The Wall. That's really it.
I was prepared to draft The Wall if you drafted Dark Side of the Moon.
Well, Dark Side was next on my list, and you took it.
Look, I didn't take it right off the bat. I know. First pick.
So then he was just like, I don't have to take this. I'm not picking them at all.
You know what? No.
I hate them.
I'm not going to do
it. They suck.
No.
All right. Folks, we will talk to you next week about TV episodes pulled from streaming services. That's going to be a very long or very short episode. We'll find out next week.